Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about a character who you might think is just plain evil, but there's more to her story than you might know. We're talking about Cruella de Vil, the lady who's obsessed with spots and wants to make clothes out of Dalmatians. But what if I told you that Cruella is actually a misunderstood character? Let's dive in and see why Cruella isn't just a bad guy, but someone who was turned into one by her tough life. So, let's start with Cruella's childhood. In the movie Cruella, 2021, we learn that her real name is Estella, and she wasn't always the way we know her. She was actually a creative and smart little girl with a big passion for fashion. But life wasn't easy for Estella. She lost her mom at a young age, and that really hurt her. Imagine losing someone you love so much and then having to survive all on your own. That's what happened to her. After her mom passed away, Estella ended up living on the streets of London. She had to do whatever she could to survive, even if it meant breaking the rules. She teamed up with two friends, Jasper and Horace, and together they stole things to get by. But deep down, Estella wasn't a bad person. She was just trying to make it in a world that wasn't kind to her. As she got older, Estella's love for fashion grew, and she started working for a big designer named the Baroness. But the Baroness wasn't nice at all. She was mean, selfish, and treated Estella terribly. It turns out the Baroness even had something to do with Estella's mom's death. This was the moment when Estella's anger and pain took over, and she started becoming Cruella. It's like all the hurt she felt turned into this new, tougher personality. Cruella wasn't born evil. She was shaped by the hard things that happened to her. She felt like she had to be strong and mean to survive in a world that wasn't fair to her. Even though she did some bad things like stealing and causing trouble, it was her way of fighting back against all the people who hurt her. So, when we look at Cruella's story, we can see that she's not just a villain. She's a person who went through a lot of pain and tough times, and those experiences changed her. Instead of being just evil, she's a complicated character who was misunderstood and turned into a villain because of the life she lived. And there you have it. Cruella's story shows us that sometimes people aren't born bad. They become that way because of the tough stuff they go through. It's a reminder that there's always more to someone's story than what we see on the surface. So the next time you hear about a villain, ask yourself, are they really bad or just a product of their circumstances? What do you think? Is Cruella really a villain, or is she just someone who was hurt by life? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Remember, even the baddest of the bad might just need a little love. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.